Shalom, friends. Welcome to Daf Reactions, Gittin 47. Reish Lakish, the bad boy of the Talmud, everybody's problematic fave, was broke. He needed to fundraise, and he chose a rather interesting method of doing that. He decided to sell himself as an enslaved person to a group of cannibals. I wouldn't have chosen that method myself, but do I respect the hustle? Absolutely. Now, I want to note that some interpretations of this text say that it was cannibals, and some interpretations of the text say that it was gladiators. But since I'm the one telling the story, I guess, why not both? It's gladiator cannibals. You're welcome. You might be asking yourself at this point, well, how on earth did he intend to spend that money if he was going to be dinner, And that's a very valid question. Reish Lakish was a smart and very violent cookie. That's his appeal. He knew that this gang had a tradition that was also a convenient plot device. On the last day of their captives' lives, they would fulfill their victim's last request. Really thoughtful. So Reish Lakish thought about it, he meditated on it, he even premeditated on it. And he took with him a bag with a rock in it. What on earth could that be for? What could it be? So the gladiator cannibals asked him on his ostensible last day on earth, "Is there anything we can get you?" And Reish Lakish says, "Well, yes, as a matter of fact, I do have a bit of a request. It may sound kinky, but I know you boys won't judge me. I want you to go sit over there, and I'll tie you all up. And then we're going to play the world's weirdest game of Duck, Duck, Goose, where I'm going to go around and hit each of you 1.5 times with this obviously completely empty sack. Nothing is in it at all. Please let me do this. It's a canon event." Now, our gang may not live, laugh, love this, but they decide to go with it. Bless their terrifying, gullible hearts. They did not know who the fuck they were dealing with, or else they would not have said yes. So he went around with his improvised bludgetation device and hit each of them 1 time, upon which they were immediately unalived. But he didn't want them all to suddenly become wise to the fact that they were being unalived. Instead, he would pretend they were laughing at him and yelled at them. "Why are you laughing? Do you think this is funny? Am I a joke to you? I still get to hit you another half of a time." It's like Spartacussing them out. So yeah, the other gang members sitting around in that circle did not realize that their friends were not actually laughing. They were until it was too late to figure out what was going on, because what was going on was a massacre. Well, they had thought they were going to be having Reish Lakish burgers that night for dinner. Alas for them, they were the ones who had their whole bodies tenderized to smithereens. And thus, Reish Lakish made his escape. So if you find yourself in the inevitable post-apocalyptic dystopian world we are racing towards as a species, somehow in charge of a cannibal gladiator gang, keep this daf in mind. It's best to not offer a potential victim a last request, especially if they brought luggage with them and you don't know what's in it.